Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
Perfect presentations every time has been our main goal for 40 years. So here's how finest presentations are possible every time. We work for impeccable dining and drinking experiences. We offer premium and highly functional products. We design the vision of the future. We crown our original collections with numerous awards. We establish trust-based and sincere relationships. With energy efficiency, we accomplish circular production. We make our biggest investment in humans. Bonna makes the finest presentations possible, each and every time. Bonna, passionately dedicated.
L'excellence, c'est un choix de vie. Pour ma part, c'est ce qui a donné du sens à mon métier de cuisinier. Moi, j'aime bien le mot chemin parce que ça signifie vraiment une volonté quotidienne d'aller vers le meilleur. C'est une histoire qui se construit au fil du temps avec des hommes, avec des valeurs. Ce qui fait que cette relation avec Elvire, elle perdure, c'est qu'on défend les mêmes choses.
Welcome back to the European selection of Bocuse d'Or, the most prestigious culinary competition in the world, coming to you from Trondheim, Norway this year. Now, I hope you had a good lunch break. Well, I did, but our chefs here, they did not take a break. They're actually continuing to finishing up the plates a bit less than half an hour to go for the first plate to leave the kitchen. So let's take a look at the kitchen area. Arne, you're there. Let me know what is happening in this very last few minutes.
Yes, it's now really building up to the grand finale. We had 10 nations yesterday. We have 10 nations now, and the food is going to go very soon. But I'm here with Håvard Werkland, who was in kitchen number 10 from Norway yesterday, and you know how they are feeling exactly now.
Yeah, I assume they're a little bit nervous in their belly, but it seems like everyone has full control, so I think they're enjoying it as well.
Yeah, because 24 hours ago, you were in this kitchen, and how did you experience that day in the Spectrum Arena?
It was fantastic, from start to finish. One of the best experiences I had in my life, and the amazing stadium and all the supporters. It's a once in a lifetime.
And how did it go with the plate and the platter?
Everything went as planned, and then we are happy, and there's nothing more we can do.
So what have you spent this day? Just waiting?
It's waking up hungover and then doing a lot of media, and now I'm gonna start preparing.
Yeah, it's only a few hours. At 6 o'clock we are going to start the award ceremony. Good luck, Håvard.
Thank you so much.
He looked very calm yesterday, and he looks very calm now. There are 20 contestants for this fantastic award, Tanya.
Thank you, Arne, for bringing us this mood before the first plate goes out. And of course, Howard can now just enjoy the view and see what his competitors are doing. Now, here in the studio, I am joined by a partner, a Metro Group, partner of Bocuse d'Or, an international active food wholesaler. And I'm joined by Guillaume De Ruyter. He is heading the food service distribution for the group. Hello, Guillaume.
Good afternoon, Tanya. Hello.
Good afternoon. So Metro and Bocuse d'Or have a long-standing partnership going back to 2005. So why is this partnership so important, and what does it consist of?
Yeah. As you said, I mean, our relationship is a long-lasting relationship and sponsorship. It's important for Metro. We stand really as a partner to the gastronomy wherever we operate. And we have started with the Bocuse, as you say, in 2005, with Metro France being an official ingredient provider for the final in Lyon. And as a group, we are partners since 2012 of the European final. And we have very recently extended this partnership for 4 new years, so until 2017. And we are really glad to play this role and to, again, promote the industry, the gastronomy around the world, wherever we are operating.
Well, thank you for prolonging the partnership, of course. And why is it so important to be here for you, here at Bocuse d'Or?
I mean, it's important because we are supporting in 6 countries the team who are competing. So in France, in Spain, Turkey, Czech, Slovak, and Hungary. So we are very committed to this event for a long time and to the teams competing. And it's important because, again, for Metro, it's all about gastronomy. It's all about being there for product, solution, and ingredient for our customer everywhere where we operate.
So you're not just partnering with the competition, but also with 6 countries participating here at Bocuse d'Or European selection. Now, Metro Group expanded the presence in Scandinavia with the recent buy of JHB in May 2023. So what is this company bringing to Metro Group?
So yes, we were very pleased last year to be able to acquire this company, GHB, who is operating in Sweden and Finland. That were 2 countries where Metro was not present at the time. And GHB is a great partner to gastronomy, being a provider of fresh meat and fresh fish with own production in these 2 countries. And for the group, it's a great addition of know-how on fresh feed and fresh meat. And we will leverage this company across Scandinavia and across the group.
Great. And then maybe just a question for you as a private person being here, seeing this competition. What has surprised you? What are you enjoying the most?
I mean, it's great to see so much passion behind gastronomy, behind this chef. It's also such a professionalism displayed by this team. So it's great. I mean, it's great to be there. It's great to be supporting the event, but also to be part of it. And I really enjoy a lot.
Great. Well, we're enjoying it as well. Thank you very much, Guillaume de Ruyter, for being here and for supporting Bocuse d'Or. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now, all the judges are now backstage lining up to be called up on the floor. We have a timetable of the countries that are left. We have about 19 minutes to go for the first country, for Estonia, to leave to leave the kitchen with their first plate. And as the judges are going to be called now very soon to the floor, I would say I throw it to Arne, who will call them to the floor. Arne, over to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the jury in a little while. Just wanted you to see that the audience are getting ready. There is a lot of anticipation going on now, waiting for the first plates and the platters to start coming towards the jury, and the jury will be out there very soon. But the arena is about to be filled with people waiting for this great moment.
There's now suspense going on here. A few minutes left for the judges to be called up on stage. It's almost getting a bit quiet, but I know it's going to be very loud later on when all the plates leave their kitchens. We have about 18 minutes left for Estonia, the first country of the day, to present their first plate. And in the meantime, by the way, if there's any impressions that you would like to share on social media, on Instagram, please do so by also mentioning Bocuse d'Or. In a bit less than a minute, the judges are going to be called up on the floor. So a few seconds left. And I'm going to again be joined by some commentators here in the studio to taste all of the plates and comment on them as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to meet the jury. It is time for the competition to reach its final stage. From Poland, Adam Szarsatowski. From the Czech Republic, Marek Fichtner. From Iceland, Trine Vigfusson. From Denmark, Francis Cardenon. From Turkey, Mehmet José Manuel Miguel. From Belgium, Vicky Younes. From Germany, Patrick Jaros. From Italy, Enrico Crippa. From Hungary, Bence Dalnoki. From Estonia, Harki Rubel. From Latvia, Dinas Svidrins. From Switzerland, Ale Mordasini. From Norway, Eivind Hellström. From Finland, Tommy Tuminen. From Slovakia, Peter Duransky. From the Netherlands, François Gertz. From Sweden, Tommy Millimäki. From United Kingdom, Claire Smith. From France, David Tissot. President of the tasting jury, Brian Mark Hansen. Honorary President, Heidi Bjerkan. President of Bocuse Europe 2024, Geir Skeie. President of Bocuse, Jérôme Bocuse.
Walking there in 90. Now he has been there 10 years. Really nice. Really, really nice.
So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, we have about about 8 minutes left for the very first dish by Estonia to leave the kitchen number 1. So 8 minutes left, and then 18, 28, 38. So every 10 minutes, the first plates are leaving the kitchens. In the meantime, the judges are installing themselves, going through the recipes. They received a booklet with all the recipes, with the ingredients that the candidates used, and they're reading them so to see what to expect and also to see if they taste the ingredients there. You see 7.5 minutes left. David Tissot there on the screen representing France as a jury member. And here in the studio, I am joined by 2 guests. If you watched the show yesterday, you already know them. If not, I'm going to be introducing you them right now. I am joined by Victor Andersen, a chef from Iceland. He's a Bocuse d'Or bronze winner of 2017. And we have Nicola. She is a food and travel content creator. Her Instagram is @polka.passport. So welcome to both of you. Hi. So how are you doing? Ready for some food?
Yes, definitely. Looking forward to it.
Great. Nicola, what about you? Did you skip lunch today to be ready to try everything? We need to find the microphone exactly.
Yes, very excited for another day of tasting. It's going to be great.
It's looking really good now.
It already looks good. So you already had a bit of a tour around?
Yeah, I've been checking some boxes, and I think it's really hard day today.
So promising what you've seen. Maybe, Nicola, just to recap yesterday for you, the first day of Bocuse d'Or European selection. I don't know, was it the first time you attended Bocuse d'Or?
Yes, first time, so it was very exciting.
What did you like most about it?
I think I just loved the creativity of all the different dishes, just seeing what each team came up with. You know, they had their set ingredients to use, but they all used it in such a different way. And yeah, just seeing the creativity of these chefs, it's really incredible.
So we saw you here, you had your phone installed, your big camera with a light. Tell us, what are you doing with all that content?
Yeah, so part of my work, I do travel and food content creation. So for me, I really focus on deep diving into different cuisines from around the world. So I'll make videos to post on, Instagram and TikTok about those experiences. So one of those videos will be what I ate at Bocuse d'Or. So keep an eye out.
We will for sure. We will. And Victor, also seeing all these chefs around, I mean, you know what they feel. So in these very last minutes, we have a bit less than 5 minutes left. What is the state of being a chef right now in these last few minutes?
This is like service times, like you said, 5 minutes to go. I think it's the most important time. You can't do any mistakes on this time. Only thing they are thinking now is to pushing it out on time, because then they have a big minus from the judge.
So if they're late, if Estonia, let's say they have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left, if they're a bit late, then they get a minus point.
Yeah, you have to be on time.
Great. Well, you will be trying all the dishes here. I mean, not all. We have a few more commentators coming up, more food experts. You will be taking turns, but you will be commenting them here. Of course, this is just their subjective opinion, and it's not going to influence the judges' decisions on how many points they're giving out. So 3 3 minutes and 40 seconds left for the very first plate to leave kitchen number 1, Estonia, the first country to present their dish here at the European Cup at Bocuse d'Or. And you see it right there. In the meantime, maybe I can just tell you what is on the plate. The theme, the name is Modern Take of Nordic Heritage. That's how they called their plate. It's a piece of polar reindeer with herbs and browned butter, served with a stewed reindeer shank with fermented caraway cabbage, lingonberry reduction, Saaremaa Iceland morels with smoky reindeer shank, rillette, and a rich reindeer jus. Then they also have a creamy reindeer tongue ragu, pickled celeriac, vasula apple puree and greens, Lini aquavit infused with spices and fine herbs. There you see the recipe on the screen. Modern take of Nordic heritage. The first recipe by Estonia. They used Linie aquavit infused with spices and fine herbs in their complementary plate. It's the kitchen of Ivan Deritsemlia and with the komi Aljona Koch. One and a half minutes left. And they don't seem stressed at all. They do it very gently. You also want to do it gently, not to mess up.
This is one of the most exciting moments. The first plate is going to leave the first kitchen. Estonia will be the first one out now. The judges are ready to taste these 10 nations like they did yesterday. And then I want all of you in the audience to help me count down Estonia when it's 10 seconds left. They are doing the final preparation. Everyone's around the table here now waiting to see what Estonia has been making since this morning. And after that, it will go like a wonderful flow of kitchens with plates and plates and platters and plates. So you have to stay with us and we'll take you through all these wonderful dishes. Now, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first kitchen is ready to serve its food. Our eminent waiters are standing in line to take this wonderful dish from Estonia to the judges waiting at the table to try their first course of the day, which is the plate from Estonia. Just putting on the last little, I think it's a sauce, yes, a little bit of sauce, and then it will be ready. And it's, you have to meet the deadline of the time, and then they are now ready. Coach Manuel is very eager. Let's hear it for Estonia. They are ready to take out the plates now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep, then here comes. Here comes Estonia. And then Estonia, the team, will have to start working on their platter.
So a little bit of a few seconds of delay there, right?
That's right. But now it's coming.
As we heard from Victor, this gives a little bit of minus point for these few seconds. But actually, we are receiving the first plate here in the studio. So, and it's now being served to the judges as well.
Yes.
So there you have it. You just saw the plate in a close-up on the screen. It's now being served to the judges. The first plate of the day, kitchen number 1, Estonia, theme on a plate with a modern take of Nordic heritage. The judges received the plates. You see it there on your screen. Estonia's theme on a plate by Ivan Derizemlia with his commis Aljona Koch. And they were coached by Emmanuel Ville. Now you see the complimentary plate on your screen. It's a creamy reindeer tongue ragu with a reindeer mousseline, some pickled of vegetables, linea aquavit infused with spices and fine herbs. So here in the studio, Victor and Nicola, they are also trying the plate, they're also eating it, and we're going to comment it in a few seconds. You see there the judge from Hungary, Benz, also trying the first plate. He became third in the last grand finale. Jury member of Czech Republic also trying. The team of Czech Republic, they competed yesterday. So here in the studio, Victor, you had a bite. Tell us, what's your first impression?
It's really good taste, really good flavor. What I love is the smoky flavor in the sauce, which make it like really extra, take it to the extra level. The plate is simple. You don't need to be complicated. The side dish also look amazing, really good.
Nicola, what stood out to you?
Yeah, I felt this was a really comprehensive dish. Like everything just worked really nicely together, and rather than having a lot of different elements, I quite enjoyed that it all worked in one bite together. It was very like hearty and comforting, I would say. And then the complimentary dish was really interesting. The use of the reindeer tongue, I thought, quite different, beautiful presentation, really enjoyable.
Great. And as you said, Victor, a simple dish, but sometimes the simple things are the best.
Yeah, definitely. I think less is more sometimes, and this is definitely one of that plate.
Great. So this, the opinion of Victor Andersson and Nicola here in the studio. Anything else to add on the way it's being, the appearance and presentation?
It's a really nice presentation of the side dish, and it's worked really well with the main course. Like she said, the creamy tongue, reindeer tongue. It's really excited.
Very nice. So some judges are also discussing a little bit. You see Claire Smith there discussing to the judge from Colombia on what they think. This was Estonians' first dish. We have 3 minutes left for Belgium for the plate from kitchen number 2 to leave the kitchen. 2 minutes left for Archibald de Prince to finish their theme. And the theme by Belgium is called The Forest Hunting and Gathering. That's the name of the dish by the Belgium team. They have a reindeer filet as a main dish, a fine reindeer stuffing and garniture, reindeer tongue and fine champagne sauce and a binding consume. So you see there, kitchen number 2, Belgium, just finishing up. About 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to finish their dish. The garniture that you see there, it's a creamy cauliflower and an aspic artichoke. And they also have a complimentary plate. The recipe now on your screen. There in the complimentary dish, they actually use the aquavit as a caviar and a pear ketchup and aquavit caviar and reindeer prank. Spinach, pear pastil, chocolate vegetable sauce, just to name a few of the ingredients of the team Belgium. Now, they also got inspired by the wild meat that they have as well in Belgium, and therefore the association of tastes was made quite naturally. The big challenge for the team from Belgium was to introduce aquavit, but the challenge was a beautiful one, even when it's difficult. The best chefs like to take on a challenge.
We are getting close to the Belgian team's first plate. Each plate delivery is 14 plates. We have 10 jurors judging the plate and 10 jurors judging the platter. And I'm sure anyone from Belgium cheering for their team, Archibald and Thibaut, they have 40 seconds left to present their first dish in this contest. 30 seconds left for Belgium. The Belgian fans are cheering for their Archibald and Thibaut, finishing up the last minute details, closing in now. Are you ready to count down for Belgium? We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiters are standing by, ready to take the plates. Belgium on time. The Belgian plates are going now to the judges. And of course, one plate is coming to you, Tanya.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, of course. We see now the waiters leaving and serving the plates to the judges as well. Here in the studio, we're just receiving, it's just coming in as well. Belgium's first plate, the forest hunting and gathering.
And then it's only a few minutes for the UK team to get their plate ready.
So So you see the recipe now on your screen. That's the main dish as mentioned, with the reindeer filet, fine reindeer stuffing, a garniture, reindeer tongue, fine champagne sauce there. And the waiter's just waiting for the music to start and to walk out to the judges. There you have it, Belgium's plate from kitchen number 2. And camera eats first, not only here in the studio with the content creators, but also the judges first take a picture. There you see now the complimentary plate on your screen by Belgium. Complimentary dish, yeah, and here a nice close-up of some of the details from the main dish just being tried now by the judges, as well as here in the studio. We have chef from Iceland, Victor Andersson, and Nicola, travel and food content creator, trying the dishes. And when the waiters actually walked out, at the very end was the person with the sauce that came behind, just adding the sauce right now on the plates of the juries still. So I was told, I spoke with the jury member of Switzerland, and he told me that usually he tries a little bit without sauce and then he takes a bite with the sauce. So here in the studio, we also received the sauce. And Nicola, you already had a bite from the main dish. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the main dish?
Yeah, again, I loved the presentation. I thought it was really beautiful, the delicate leaves on top, and the reindeer meat was just, yeah, so tender, and I feel like it really kind of showcased the flavors of the reindeer really nicely.
Victor, now, before I just said that the Swiss judge, he usually tries a little bit without sauce and then a little bit with sauce. How do you do it?
It's always better with a little bit of sauce. What I like was the reindeer was really warm, so the flavor was better. The garnish is working really well with the reindeer, but my favorite is the side dish.
It's your favorite dish?
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, what is so good about it?
It's just the flavor. It's combined together with a sweet garnish, and the sauce it's like heavy sauce, which worked well with pate included. So good job.
Great, good job. That's the comment by Victor Andersson here in the studio. Now, Nicola, you also tried the complimentary dish. What about your take?
Yeah, it was really fantastic. The flavors were amazing, and that sauce just elevated it. It had such a kind of umami flavor to it that went really perfectly. So I really enjoyed it with the sauce.
With the sauce, right? But to compare it, you might, I don't know, to compare it, you might try a little bit without sauce and a little bit with sauce just to see how it works.
Yeah, it's good separately. Then when you get the sauce, it's like extra salty, extra umami, extra flavor.
So maybe I need to mention what is a sauce. You're talking about the sauce of the complimentary dish, right?
Yeah.
So that's a chocolate vegetable sauce with agave syrup, paprika, barigol broth, star anise, and chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah. I think the chocolate is doing the extra mile in it.
Very nice. So we have a bit less than 4 minutes left for the kitchen of UK to finish their plate. So United Kingdom kitchen number 3, they have about 3 minutes left to finish their plate. You see them there with the last preparations. You see the recipe now on the screen. Their name is Norwegian reindeer, foraged Scottish junipers, smoked beetroots and wild bilberries. So this, the theme. They have a roast top side of Norwegian reindeer, larded with foie gras mousseline, gently smoked over fresh Scottish juniper and pine. On the screen you also see the side dish being now prepared. There they incorporated aquavit, gel, aquavit pickle, and of course adding a few garnish, some dill on the top of the complimentary dish. United Kingdom, 2 minutes left to present their first plate here at Bocuse d'Or European Selection 2024, coming to you from Trondheim this year.
It is very lively here at the UK kitchen. They have a band, they have lots of supporters, and around Tom and Harry's kitchen are so many interested chefs from different positions in this competition. But very soon we are going to count down the UK's first dish to leave the kitchen. It's 1 minute left, and I'm sure that the UK supporters are ready to count down Tom and Harry's presentation of their plate. It's hectic here, lots of people around the kitchen. They're doing the last preparations, and the band is playing, and we have 30 seconds left, people. 30 seconds left for the first dish from the UK kitchen. 20 seconds left.
They finished even ahead of time, right?
They are finishing any moment. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They were ready on time, a little bit ahead of time. The dish is now going from Tom and Harry to the judges, the plate jury from the UK. And they will immediately start working on their platter. Plates coming your way, Tanya, to taste, and the jury is awaiting the UK contribution.
have it. UK's plate here. And all the fans cheering the waiters to be served it to the judges. The plate by Tom Phillips with the commis Harry van Lierop. United Kingdom. And here you see the complimentary dish on the screen where aquavit was incorporated as aquavit gel and aquavit pickle. It's a celery pickle there on the side dish. Now we are also trying the dish here. Not we, I must say, Victor and Nicola are trying the dish as well. You see the sauce being also distributed to the judges. So they had a bit of a bite before trying it with the sauce. So, Victor, tell us the dish by the United Kingdom. What's your take?
It's look really nice and tastes really good. I think the reindeer it's one of the best because the foie gras in the middle make it really, really good.
We're also receiving some sauce, so you actually tried it without sauce so far.
And also, like the garnish is beautiful. The comfy reindeer comfy and the dome is really good. So I think it's a nice plate.
Nice plate, great. So when you try it, do you first like also smell? Sometimes I saw you smelling a bit.
Yeah, if you get like nice smell, it's making something you're gonna get some really nice food. First you smell it, then you look at it, and then you try it.
So use almost all your senses.
Yeah.
What about you, Nicola?
I was very excited to try the UK dish because
of course
from London. Yeah, and the flavors on this are just fantastic. I feel like they're quite punchy, which I really enjoyed. The braised shank was just melt in your mouth goodness, and yeah, really, really flavorful dish.
Very nice. Did you also have a taste on the of the complimentary dish? Well, you're doing it now. So I let you give it a try. You see it there on the screen. That's a complimentary dish where aquavit was incorporated. And I'm curious to hear then if you actually can taste the aquavit.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's like one of the first dishes that I really taste the aquavit really well.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's combined really well.
Yeah.
Potato from the siphon, and it's still warm. It's good.
So you also have to get the temperature right. We spoke about that.
When you have the potato in the siphon, you can keep them warm so long. So it's clever.
Nicola, what about your home country's complimentary dish?
Yeah, absolutely delicious, very rich, very creamy, just a very enjoyable dish to eat.
Well, enjoy. We have about 4.5 minutes left for Sweden to finish their plate. 4.5 minutes left for Sweden to finish their plate, and they have a lot of fans here in the house as well. Sweden. And the judges are actually filling out the points on their tablets and devices, giving out the points for UK. The coach of the United Kingdom is Ian Musgrave. He has also participated in Bocuse d'Or as a candidate before. In the meantime, Arne, tell me, what are you actually up to? What are you doing on the floor?
I'm with the Swedes. Sverige, är ni redo? Är ni redo, Sverige? The Swedes have gathered here as the biggest crowd so far. Can we hear you, Sweden? It's getting close to Gustav, the candidate for Sweden, is going to present his first dish in this competition. And the Swedes are anticipating. It looks like Gustav and Noel are in control of their dish, and very soon all these people are gonna help me count down to service from the Swedish kitchen number 4 of the 10 kitchens that are going to present their reindeer dish. Still another 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go here from the Swedes.
That's right, Arne. Now you see the recipe on the screen. They call it Midnight Sun and Swedish Heritage with pan-fried reindeer. So they have a pan-fried reindeer top round steak, glazed tongue and moral farci, mousseline, braised shank and tongue, meat topping, a glaze, some cabbage stew as well. Then there's a complimentary plate that they use blood emulsion and also the aquavit infused pears. So the aquavit is incorporated in the complimentary plate with a Swedish dish. Now Gustav, the candidate, he has been crowned Swedish Chef of the Year in 2021. And now you see the complimentary dish on your screen. Blood emulsion, brûlée, linea aquavit infused pears, a syrup that also has aquavit in it, and some side topping, which is lemon thyme, white enoki, golden enoki, chep oil, white onion flour, and honey phacelia flour. The 27-year-old chef from Sweden trained at the Stockholm School of Hospitality and Catering before joining some renowned restaurants, including Aira in the Swedish capital, where he's now still working.
Yep, it's getting closer. The audience here is waiting for Gustav and Noel's dish. We have 30 seconds left, people. Are you ready, Swedes, to count down the first Swedish contribution in this competition? It's 20 seconds. Gustav and Noel are doing the last preparation here now, trying to get it ready in time. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweden is away. Sweden is finished on time. The plates are going now to the judges of the plate jury. And we are lining up our lovely waiters for some music and for the Swedish fans to cheer off Gustav and Noel's first dish.
Here you see the Swedish dish now in a close-up. here in the studio. Lots of yellow from the Swedish flag, I would say. So that's nice. Midnight Sun and Swedish heritage with a pan-fried reindeer. That's the Swedish dish here. And it's now going out. There you have it. Swedish plate is now being served to the judges. Camera eats first again here by the judges, taking pictures of the dishes of the Swedish dish by Gustav Leonhardt and Noel Moglia, the commis. That's the complimentary dish there on the screen. As mentioned, blood emulsion, brûlée, aquavit in there. And Victor, you already had a taste. Okay, you need to take a picture. Go ahead, take a picture. Nicola, tell me, you had a bite of the main dish. How was it? Swedish dish?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely stunning dish. I love the presentation of it, and I must say the flavor matched the presentation. It just a very refined dish. I think they really took care of the ingredients that they used. And also with the complimentary dish, like, you could definitely taste the aquavit. I think they did really well at showcasing that ingredient. So overall, I'd say 2 very good dishes.
Very nice. Victor?
Can I have another plate? It's really good. It's really good. A lot of small details. I think the reindeer was really excellent. Really good. A lot of flavors. Yes, one of the best.
Well, you will have some more plates, but not this one. We have so many more for you to try. Great. So, and what about the complimentary dish?
Complimentary dish is really good. It's good with the main plate. It's like some blood emulsion, blood pudding, which is really nice. It's probably old recipes, and they're making it in a new way.
Great. Well, the next dish is going out. Over to you, Arne, in a few seconds.
This is where it's getting a bit complicated to follow, but we are now back at Estonia's kitchen, where they are going to serve their platter. So this means that this is the last dish from Estonia, and from now on it will be plate, platter. And there's a special jury for the platter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 20 seconds before the big platter from Estonia is gonna leave the kitchen, and that will be the end of their contribution to this 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The platter is ready and is going to be carried out, and you will see it at the cutting table in a little while, carried by very able Norwegian chefs Ronny Kolvik and Øyvind Bø Dalelv. And the sauce by Hanne Rutgersson.
There you have it, Estonia's theme play, their modern take of Nordic heritage. It is being shown, presented, it's being carried to the photo studio where pictures are being taken and only later on it's going to be cut and served to the judges. So this plate is now going out for pictures, and in the meantime we are waiting for Slovakia to finish their very first dish. We have about 3.5 minutes left for Slovakia's dish to go out from kitchen number 5. Now you see kitchen number 5, the team around Marek Minaric, and that's a candidate, and Mark Janak, finishing their last plates.
It actually looks like they are quite ready and should be ready in time for their first plate from the Slovakian team. Their first plate, and then after that it's back to Platter from kitchen 2. But here is Marek and Mark working well together. This will be their first contribution to the Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024. And a good crowd of people from Slovakia is waving their flags, cheering up for these two great young chefs, presenting their dish in less than 2 minutes, Tanya.
That's right. We just saw the recipe before on the screen. If I remember correctly, was scray, cod and scallops, the main dish there. No, maybe I think I saw, yeah. Now I see it, cod, scray, stockfish and scallops. This is the theme on a plate by Slovakia. It's being now prepared. They have a reindeer terrine of shank, tongue and leg with beetroot stuffing, which includes morels and Jerusalem artichoke, asparagus with goat cheese and horse radish and thyme sauce. Their complementary dish is a reindeer tartare with aquavit shell, celery stem stuffing, and their local herbs and apple celeriac sauce with dill. So the dishes by Slovakia.
Yeah, and it's less than 1 minute to go. And they look very confident, these two guys, and ready to give these plates to our able waiters in less than 45 seconds. Just looking over, checking for the last time if everything is on there. So Marek and Mark are going to be counted down for you all to see in less than 25 seconds, working, taking care of all the little spots on the plates. So ladies and gentlemen, Slovakia, countdown starting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, Slovakia. Plates are going out with our service team. 2 plates to you, Tanya, 1 for photo, and the rest to the plate jury.
That's right, the plates are just arriving here in the studio, being handed out to the waiters as well. They already have the complimentary plate in the hand and receive the main dish afterwards. You now see a close-up of the dish on your screen. Slovakia's first plate at Bocuse d'Or 2024 European selection.
We're waiting for the music and service for the plate jury.
You see the complementary dish now on the screen here. Very beautiful with these green plants, herbs. Very colorful. And I'm gonna ask already, Victor, I know you're in the middle of trying it, but as we have a few minutes left for the next one, what's your take on Slovakia's dish?
It was really good, really nice. It's beautiful. The presentation is really sharp, and the meat is really warm and really tasty. Sauce is mixing really nice with it. The garnishes are all like super good. Now I tried this.
Yeah, go ahead and try the complimentary dish while Nicola can comment on the main dish.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Victor. I think the presentation is beautiful. I love their use of edible flowers just to give some color and life to the dish, and a really tasty plate of food.
There's a lot of colors with the edible flowers, as we've heard, on the main dish as well as on the complimentary dish with aromatic herbs. Go ahead, Victor, the complimentary dish.
It's really fresh and look like summer to me. I think it's really good. It's, tartar of the reindeer, some fresh sauce. Gelatin is combined very well with it, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I think the complementary dish, I think this is the definition of a complementary dish, because you've got very hearty flavors in the main dish, but this complementary dish, you've got very bright, refreshing flavors coming through, and so it really does balance out the main dish nicely. So I think it is one of the best complementary dishes in that sense.
Very nice for Slovakia.
Yep, we are ready. We are ready with the Belgium platter. The Belgian platter looks like the North Pole. I see a sledge, and they have some 30 seconds to finish this wonderful piece of art and sending it over towards the platter jury. It looks like Santa Claus sledge coming from the North Pole with some skrei for the children who have been behaving well all year. Let's count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now this wonderful little story of the North Pole, carried out by Henrik Orre and Jimmy Øyen. And we will see this wonderful platter by the platter jury and the cutting table a little later. It's a piece of art, and it's Santa's own skrei going from the North Pole.
So the Estonian platter is being cut right now. You see it there on your screen. It's a modern take of Nordic heritage with the Örn poached skrei with scallop marble and fennel aromatics, butter-fried Froya scallops, blue mussel sauce, a soft sugar pea boat with tarragon emulsion and parsnip crisp. Just to mention a few of the ingredients. Now here in the studio, we made a swap. Our commentators Victor Andersson and Nicola, they left us, and I'm now joined by Philip August Bendy from Norway. He's Bocuse d'Or silver winner of 2023, and Michael Ligier. He's a crazy food and travel content creator that is here as well. Both of them are commenting the next few plates here with me in the studio. So go ahead and try the Estonian platter. So at the same time, while the Estonian platter is being served to the judges, the platter by Belgium, by kitchen number 2, is also being presented visually before it goes into the photo studio where pictures are being taken of.
And the plate of the Turkish kitchen is soon to be presented. And this crowd is waiting to see the first contribution from Turkey. It's gonna happen in a very short time. Turkey, they are ready to see what the chefs from Turkey has come up with for their first contribution. Happening soon.
That's right. Maybe as we have a bit more than 1 minute left, maybe just a 20-second comment by Michael from on the Estonian platter.
Visually beautiful. I love the colors. I love the technique on the fish. It's cooked really beautifully. I really like the contrast with this little side dish here of the, I think it's the beetroot and the cheese. Really nice kind of complement to the more tender, the more rich fish. Overall, nicely balanced, well-composed dish.
Great. We're going to talk about that a bit later on, as we have 30 seconds about left for Turkey to finish their plate. So over to you, Arne.
And I see Imre is preparing the sauce. The dishes are lined up. Our waiters are waiting. And a wonderful crowd from Turkey will help me to count down Imre's first contribution to the Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turkey is ready. The dishes are ready on time. The waiters are lining up, and the Turkish dish is now going to the plate jury. And when the last waiter has got her plate, the music will take this lovely dish from the Turkish kitchen to the jury. And this means that in a very few minutes, we are going to see the UK platter. But now it's the Turkish dish coming to the jury, and the music will take this waiter into the jury. Here it is, last platter. Let's have some music. Come. Big hand for the Turkish dish. First dish from Turkey in our competition.
There you see now a close-up of the complimentary dish of turkey. You saw the main dish before. The theme is a reflection of nature's heritage from the eyes of a reindeer. The Turkish dish Philip August Bendy, what's your take on the plate by Turkey?
I think the side dish is what caught my eye first for Team Turkey. It looks really, really nice. I haven't been able to dig into that yet, but I'm looking forward to it. On the plate, there's a lot of different techniques. I've seen they've stepped up the game a lot, so it looks very interesting. I just started with the meat, nicely cooked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to taste everything all together.
Go ahead, please do so. Michael, in the meantime, you already had the taste of the complimentary dish by Turkey.
Yeah, no, I think it's a beautiful dish. I think all the little details on the main plate and then the side plate obviously are visually stunning. These side elements to the reindeer are much lighter than the reindeer itself, which I think is a nice balance. And yeah, I think there's good amount of varying textures. Reindeer's cooked well, and we're getting sauce now, so I'm very excited to try it with the reindeer jus because I was excited to try that Turkish red wine in there.
Yeah, it makes a difference to have the sauce, as we heard yesterday already. So, Philip August, you just had a bit of sauce with the meat?
The sauce is warm, which is always the tricky part with the hot-plated dish for Bocuse. Because it's supposed to be restaurant style and keeping the freshness and the heat while you're plating, but it's a competition.
And Harry, they are mounting the scray on their lovely platter. This will be the final dish from the UK, from Tom and Harry. Big crowd is cheering, making the last minute preparations, mounting everything. Less than 25 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to count down Tom and Harry UK platter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here it goes. It's big and it's heavy, and we need some strong chefs to carry this platter very carefully to the photo shoot, and then to the cutting table, and then to the platter jury. Carefully handled by very able chefs Ronny Kolvik and Øyvind Bø Dalelv. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, the UK platter.
So that's the plate by the United Kingdom that is now going to be taken to the photographers. In the meantime, we are being served the Belgium platter. Now the judges are receiving the platter from Belgium that has already been photographed. And here in the studio, maybe a first quick take on the appearance.
I think, first of all, they have used colors that match nicely together. It looks fresh, springy. By the looks of the menu, it looks very interesting. So, gonna dig into it.
Yeah, we're showing it a little bit on the screen. There, the colors that were mentioned, it's a cod filled and scallop stuffing in celery shell. Michael, you already tried it.
Yeah, I think it's one of those dishes where the colors and the way it looks really matches that taste. It's got that bright springiness. I really like this kind of asparagus combination we've got over here, and then paired with the fish. It's a really nice way to introduce spring.
And yeah, now you see the complimentary dish on the screen as well. You haven't tasted it yet. Philip, I saw that you were smelling the dish before you try it. So that's something that you do.
Yeah, I mean, flavors come in many dimensions, and one of them is to smell the plate, and you can kind of get a feeling of the aromas that they've put together. And then it's to feel if things are actually hot, which is a major part of this competition and one of the most difficult things. But yeah, always smelling the plate, smelling the sauce, which is coming right here.
Great. Well, we have 1.5 minutes left for Latvia to go out with their first plate. Maybe very quickly, you also tried it. A few words on the dish. Very quickly, Philippe August.
It has a nice freshness and acidity that balances well with the other two garnishes, who are quite creamy. So comes together very well. It's a good dish.
Great, thank you so much. Well, less than 1 minute left for Latvia's first dish to go out.
Yeah, here it's all about Nils Jevele and Agate Batraga from Latvia. The big Latvian crowd are getting ready to see their the first dish from Latvia in this competition. And it's less than 30 seconds. A big optimistic crowd here, ready to cheer off Nils and Agate. We will count down the first Latvian dish in this competition. Are you ready, Latvia? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Latvia's dish is ready to be served to the judges. Nils and Agate. Big applause from the crowd. Dishes are going out to the plate jury in a very few moments. Plate jury will receive the first contribution from kitchen number 7, Latvia, with Nils Jevele and Agate Batraga.
That's right, it's a Norwegian reindeer terrine with steak filled with braised shank and tongue, shiitake dukset covered with morels and glazed with aromatic reindeer juice. That's the theme on a plate by Latvia. As the waiters line up to be served. You see it here on the screen, a close-up, the story of White Dune.
Waiters are ready here with presenting the first Latvian dish, and it's coming now.
So there's the dish from Latvia. The terin and the reindeer farci are accomplished with the mushroom and aromatic thyme, finishing with the reach of reindeer juice. There's a complementary dish on your screen right now as well. So you already tasted it, Michael. What's your take?
I think, first off, this complimentary dish, visually gorgeous. It's like a work of art. You don't even want to dig into it. It's that beautiful. But I really like the contrast of temperatures. So you have the hot, warm reindeer, and then you have that cold side dish, which I feel like most of the side dishes have been warm, but it's an interesting choice to go cold on this one. And then, again, this is one where it's like, I think, the game meats of reindeer pairing nicely with those flavors of spring. It's a beautiful combination.
Great, thank you so much. Now, Philip August Bendy, what's your take on a dish from Latvia?
Well, I think in general, what I feel for Bocuse Europe is that the level is getting a lot higher. I think this was a great assembly of technique and flavors. So I think finding the top countries will be a difficult one for the judges this year.
Wow, that's just a compliment to all the chefs here. Now, the 10 best chefs of the competition here will actually make it to the grand finale. Thank you very much. Judges are also trying the dish, looking at the complementary dish as well. And we have about 1 minute and 10 seconds for Sweden to finish their platter.
It is a big commotion around the Swedish kitchen. It's about 100 people just around the counter here, and a huge Swedish crowd waiting to see the platter from Gustav and Noel. It's a piece of art. There's a lot of anticipation. It looks fantastic, and in a short while, we will count down Gustav and Noel, Sweden's last dish in this competition. Less than 30 seconds away. They seem quite relaxed. Platter seem ready, or we are ready to count them down. It's 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, for the Swedish platter. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at the happy chefs from Sweden, Gustav and Noel, and their wonderful contribution. Huge applause from the Swedish crown. Here it is, Swedish platter. This concludes the Swedish contribution in Bocuse d'Or Europe 2024.
So while the Swedish platter is being taken out to be photographed, we are served with the platter by the United Kingdom that you see right now on the screen. It's a crisp Norwegian scrape cod, hand-dived scallops, garden lemon thyme, and despelette. So this, the theme on a platter by the United Kingdom and Tom Phillips as their candidate. It's now being served to the judges. We in the studio already have the dish. Judges taking pictures of it. Here's the side dish of the platter. with fish stock, small tapioca, split peas, lovage steam, some saffron and kumbe brine, leek cream, tomato crisp in the side dish. As the main, you see it's a scallop, lemon juice, champagne scraps. So, Michael, United Kingdom with their platter, your take?
I think it's a dish that has a lot of technical excellence, it seems. A lot of the sort of precise details that are on this dish are really beautiful, and then the flavors are also really nice. So I think that horseradish kind of comes through with a little bit of punchiness, with the lemon juice giving a little bit of acidity. And I think that it's a unique dish for sure, and one that I love eating.
Philip August, the UK platter, your take?
It's a lot of nice techniques. Here's the sauce as well, important part.
The sauce is just coming, so you're trying that as well. A little bit of sauce.
The sauce brings everything together in a different way. I mean, with a lot of people like to refer to the sauce as the heart of the dish. I think it is here. It has a lot of things to say to how you would eat this dish. I like the scallop roe mousse around the fish. It's a bit different and it gives you more depth of flavor from the scallop than a regular mousseline. And I think they've used some nice techniques here, and the apar is good. There's a little star fish skin. Still crispy, so it's nice.
Great, thank you so much. And there's like less than a minute left for Finland.
Okay, Sumi, are you ready? Ismo and Kaisa are going to present their first dish in this competition. And we are all here at the great stand with lots of Finnish fans ready to count down Ismo and Kaisa's contribution to the competition. We are 20 seconds away. We are counting down for Finland. Ready? And it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Iksi! Kiitos, Sumi. Thank you, Finland, for this contribution. Ready in time. Waiters are ready. This will be the first plate from Finland in this competition. Ismo Sippalainen and his commis, Kaisa Lenemäki. Big cheer for Finland.
That's right. It's now just going out to the judges. We are receiving the dish here in the studio. The theme, it's liha, meat liha, inspired by Finnish traditions and flavor of Ismo's childhood. It's strongly influenced by his understanding of Finnish nature with using natural shapes and natural flavors of their natural ingredients. There you have the plate in the close-up on your screen. Reindeer blood spread filled with... And it goes out to the judges.
Here comes Finland, ladies and gentlemen, with their first dish going to the plate jury. And a few minutes from now, we will have the platter from Slovakia.
So there's a side dish now on your screen. It's a blood bread with caramelized onion and bread glazed with aquavit and kunming as a side dish of Finland. The main dish being a reindeer, a main piece, roasted reindeer sauce with foie gras, tongue and shank cooked in pressure cooker, reindeer tongue glaze, a reindeer base done out of reindeer and chicken stock, red wine, carrot, onion, legonberry, and a ragu with wine, reindeer base, aquavit. So aquavit in both the main dish and complementary dish there. Michael, you're nodding.
This is a good dish. I really like the complement of the lingonberry. I think it gives it a nice tanginess. The motif of the reindeer is kind of on the plate as well. You get little designs of what look like reindeer antlers. And the blood bread, that is really good.
Really?
I love this. I want to eat like 5 more of these. It's incredible.
You making me want to try as well. Yeah. So the sauce is coming. Wow, with a lot of herbs on it. And there's many things happening at the same time, by the way. Judges are already receiving the next platter. So there's lots of food going on there. So maybe a little bit of confusion still finishing the dish by Finland. Philip August Bendy, Finland's first dish.
I think it's like visually very aesthetic and beautifully put together. It's Ismo's second time to Bocuse, and you can see he's put a lot of effort into this dish. The flavors, I don't know, I haven't been to Finland that many times, but it feels like Finland, and the lingonberry is kind of adding to what I assume is their flavor profile. It's very nice.
Great, so you were talking about the Finnish dish. In the meantime, we were seeing the Swedish platter at the same time. So Philip August commenting on Finland's first plate while you saw the Swedish platter on your screen, which is now served as well.
And here we are with the able chefs Marek and Mark from Slovakia, and their very colorful platter with lots of flowers and herbs, getting ready for the platter jury. Marek and Mark have a wonderful, colorful platter, and we're going to count them down. They are ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at this wonderful Slovakian platter with herbs and flowers, even in the side dish, carried out by Ronny and Øyvind and Hanna. And very soon, Tanya, it's time for Switzerland.
That's right, but in the meantime, we're still talking about Sweden. Many people mix Sweden and Switzerland, so we're here trying the Swedish dish. Michael.
This dish is phenomenal. I love it. I feel like it's got some really beautiful Asian flavors in there as well. They're using some techniques that are kind of outside of Europe, which I really like, but they're still staying true to the theme. They're still staying true to these like Norwegian ingredients. Really well-balanced dish. It's light, it's flavorful. Overall, fantastic.
Great, so this is a platter by Sweden. Philip, your take on the Swedish platter?
Visually, it's very nice, fresh. I really like the vegetable garnish. Looks like something you want to dig into and eat. It's like super fresh. The apar, different than a lot of the others. It's like a bouillon, so also adds to the freshness and depth of flavor. They used a lot of different acidity So all in all, this is a mix of Swedish traditions together with, like you said, like an Asian flavor profile. Very, very nice.
Very nice. Thank you so much. So the theme on a platter by Sweden, and our comments, a harmony of culture, scray and roasted scallop laqué was the name of it. Now we have about 2.5 minutes left for Switzerland to finish. And in the meantime, Slovakia's platter is being presented to the judges. So here in the studio, we're swapping commentators. Thank you so much, Michael Ligier and Philippe Auguste Benti, for commenting. My next food experts are joining me here in the studio. You're going to see them in a bit on the screen. In the meantime, you see the Swiss team finishing their first plate, Switzerland. Die Schweiz hat nur 1,5 Minuten Zeit zum...
Ja, wir sind hier mit unseren Freunden von Team Switzerland und ihre erste Platte für diese Konkurrenz. Und es sieht aus, dass sie sind ruhig und klar für die erste Beitrag von Switzerland in nur 1 Minute. We are ready to count down Switzerland in less than 1 minute from now. This will be their first contribution from you, Lodge and Fiona, kitchen number 9. Big crowd from Switzerland cheering them off. Ulodge is putting on the sauce. They have 40 seconds left. It seems like the side dish is ready. So it's only a little bit of sauce and 30 seconds left. Nur 30 Sekunden. Dann sehen wir die Beitrag von Switzerland. Und wir sind klar. 20 Sekunden, bitte. Und 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 und 1. They look very, very happy with their first dish being ready on time. Sehr zufrieden hier bei die Switzer Küche.
That's right. In the meantime, here in the studio, I am joined by Kevin Lee. He's an ex-Michelin star chef turned content creator at Chef Boily, and Sebastian Gibran, Bocuse d'Or silver winner in 2019. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you're already being served the Swiss dish.
Thank you.
Very nice. So, taking pictures, camera is first, as we know. Now, the name is Marriage of Norwegian Reindeer and a typical dish from Bern region. Bern, by the way, the capital city of Switzerland. Now, the meat dish was inspired by the products and the traditional dish from the region, Metzgete. Metzgete, in which the pig's feet, tongue and liver are used, and it's being now served to the judges.
And here comes the Swiss first contribution. Zum ersten Mal Switzerland ready to be presented as the 9th dish for the plate jury. The only plate remaining is Hungary. in not so many minutes, but before that, we'll have the platter from Turkey. Waiters lining up, getting ready to go out. Here it comes, music.
So Switzerland's first dish is now being tasted. And I'm going to ask already, Sebastian, what's your first take on the Swiss dish?
First of all, I like the colors. It's very bright. And great piece of meat in the middle, cooked perfectly. The second dish, very rustic, very deep flavors. Super good.
Kevin.
I like the presentation. I think the meat was nicely cooked, very tasty. I like the colors on the plate. I think it's just very colorful overall. Second plate, very hearty, very rich, very deep flavors. All things that I like, so tasty dish.
Great. Did you taste the aquavit?
Yeah, I can really feel the depth in the second dish. Like the aquavit, really strong, powerful flavors. I think that is good when you have a more fresher, sweeter on your main plate to have something more heavy, more braised kind of taste to the dish.
Great, thank you so much. So the comments on Switzerland's very first plate here at Bocuse d'Or.
And we're getting ready for the very first platter from Turkey in this competition. From Emre and Musa, they are mounting up their creation, lots of flowers, and the Emre is doing the last bits, finishing the skerei, and they have 30 seconds left to finish the platter now. And I'm sure that the Turkish crowd is going to cheer us off as we count down the last contribution from Turkey, their platter. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turkish platter is ready to be carried away by Henrik and Jimmy. Lots of nice flowers on the side dish, and the skrei, the wonderful skrei in the middle, and there is a little pearl as well. Big hand for Turkey.
That's right. Turkey's platter is being carried to the photo studio. So let's come back here where we are trying the platter by Slovakia. It's called cod with scallops, herbs, farce, beetroot, crystal, shell, marinade, kohlrabi, vegetables, ragu with saffron and white wine sauce with herbs. So, Sebastian, your take on Slovakia's platter?
Same thing here, really bright colors. I think it was very nice executed. The details on the garnish, super nice. One fresh garnish together with the beetroot and the mushrooms that gave it a little bit more depth. And the side dish is, it's amazing. A lot of flavors, saffron, I loved it.
Great, and the beetroot is actually one of the tributes to their culinary heritage. Kevin.
Very beautiful dish. I think executed very well. I like the colors on the plate. I like the contrast of the green with the red. The beetroot I thought was very delicious, like tons of flavor. The sauce was really good. Yeah, very tasty dish overall. So.
Go ahead, Gibran. Did you already taste the complimentary dish as well?
Yeah, I think very high on flavors, and as always in this competition, flavors always double the points. So very well done.
Great, great. So this, the platter there by Slovakia. Anything else to add, Kevin?
I haven't actually tried the second.
Okay, then go ahead, try that one.
But.
So we have about 2.5 minutes left for Hungary to leave the kitchen with their very first plate. Now Kevin had a taste of the complimentary dish.
Very good. I like the saffron flavor. I think it's very well balanced with the tomato. It's not too strong, not overpowering. Yeah, it's. I keep saying tasty, but it is a very tasty dish. So.
Well, we have the best chefs of Europe here, so great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Slovakia's platter there, still on the screen. You see it. Fish fillet, fish farce, scallop farce with a dill sauce, fish stock, kohlrabi flowers, kohlrabi chimney. I hear Sebastian Sils commenting very high on flavors. And we have about 1 minute and 40 seconds left for Hungary for the very last plate of the competition, but not the last platter. And the first plate for Hungary.
And a big crowd is gathering around kitchen number 10, the last kitchen to deliver the plate. And a large crowd from Hungary. They are cheering on the Hungarian team with Roland and Noel getting ready to give their first contribution in this competition. It's less than a minute away. They are putting on the little bits and pieces, getting the sauce ready, and they have now 40 seconds left. The last dish to be served to our plate jury. Roland has the sauce ready here now, and Noel is decorating one dish, and I assume the big Hungarian crowd will join me in counting down these two wonderful chefs. Getting ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hungary is finished on time. Dishes are going out to be tasted, to be taken pictures of, and to the jury, the plate jury's final dish to judge this evening. So now we have had all 10 kitchens with their plate. This is serving. Waiters are carrying Hungary's plate all the way down to the entrance of the jury. Chefs are pleased and the fans are pleased. So this is the first contribution from Hungary. They're getting ready for their platter.
So Hungary's dish, the essence of aquavit and the Hungarian forest. That's how it's called. So the judges received the plate, we as well. So the idea of the Hungarian team is to put the Norwegian reindeer into the Hungarian forest and pair it with some natural ingredients like their very special red berry called som and one of the most famous Hungarian product like the luck liver. So this was the idea of the Hungarian team around Roland Kelemen. It's a charcoaled grilled reindeer rossini marled stuff with Hungarian foie gras, roasted reindeer jus with aromatics and spices from the forest. The complementary dish is a soft potato dumpling filled with reindeer tongue and chunk, baked beetroot filled with leek, compote, parsley and asparagus tartare. So, Sebastian, your take on the Hungarian plate?
Well, very well balanced. Love the techniques. The meat was very tender. You can really feel it's been cooked recently, just off the pan. Together with the berry, the gel was very nice and refreshing. And the potato dumpling really had the flavor of deep aquavit, so it was very tasty.
Great. Yeah, Kevin, anything to add?
Yeah, very beautiful looking dish. I like the plating. I like the meat had a nice char flavor to it, which I really liked. This dumpling right here, I'm not exactly sure what this is. Kind of reminds me of a pierogi type of deal, but I thought it was delicious, very beautiful, and yeah, very good. Very great.
Great. Well, we have less than 1 minute left for Latvia. We can finish the comments on this dish after that, as we're throwing it now to Arne for Latvia and their platter to come out.
They have a wonderful platter getting ready with lots of secret ingredients from Latvia, like the Riga balsam. And Svetlana is giving the last instructions to Nils and Agathe. And we are ready to count down Latvia in a very, very short time. Get ready for the last contribution. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They are finished on time. Latvia is finished on time. Nils and Agathe look very happy. They have done everything they can with their last contribution in this contest. Big applaud for Latvia and their final contribution.
In the meantime, we are now trying the platter by Turkey. It has now been cut and been served to the judges. You see it there on the screen. It's a tribute to fishermen of Norway. Now, the priority of Emre was to create a recipe that respected the fishermen and the theme items. He seasoned the crayfish with purple basil, which is a unique herb in Turkish cuisine, and cooked it in butter before serving. Now, their green garniture welcomes spring in the harmony of vegetables, and the potato garniture is served with a traditional Turkish dolma stuffed with Antep pistachio, which is a very known traditional item of a Turkish baklava, served with beurre blanc sauce and ginger. So this, the platter by Turkey. We had a bite, we tried it. Sebastian, tell us, what do you think about the Turkish platter?
I was a little bit fast here on the second one. I love that one, the side dish. It was a bread stuffed with stockfish, almost like a croissant. It was very tasty. The dish, one of the garnishes was a little bit more acidic and more fresh. And the potato with the pistachio, a little bit of doughy consistency that I really enjoy. So in the fish, you can really feel the flavors of the cod and the scallops. So it's nice.
Very nice. Kevin, the Turkish platter, and your take.
I think the fish was cooked really well. I thought it was very tender, really good flavor. I like the crispiness underneath of it, and this thing right here, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it had a nice crisp on the bottom. Overall, good flavors. This was really delicious as well. I think the sauce had really tasty sauce. Yeah, tons of flavor going on here, so good dish.
Great. And their tribute to the culinary heritage, as I mentioned, is the pistachio. To produce pistachio, you must respect nature, as they say, because here they say only female trees produce pistachio. They need male trees with them for pollination. So chefs, they must also respect the nature and contribute to the balance of that. Is that something that resonates with you, Sebastian?
Yeah, I think it's very important. We as chefs has always have to be ambassadors, to have be in the front line of sustainability, to adapt and to what nature gives us. I think it's very important. It's in all chefs and our heritage. So very important influence in the kitchen, of course.
And also their title being a tribute to fishermen of Norway. It reminds me a little bit what Heidi said yesterday, the honorary president of the jury. She said that what she likes about Bocuse d'Or is that it doesn't only elevate the chefs and the ingredients, but also everyone else who is working behind the fishermen, the farmers, etc., who actually make sure that you have these ingredients.
Yeah, it's very important. Everything works together, and if we don't have the fishermen, we don't have the produce on the plate. So it kind of works together, and it's a very essential role in gastronomy.
Kevin, I mean, you're a chef yourself, ex-Michelin star chef. So what about you with the products when you cook? What do you look out for? Seasonal, not seasonal, etc.
Yeah, well, I don't work in a restaurant anymore, but I do try to use ingredients that are in season. Obviously, it's going to be the best when it's in season. And I try to, when I'm cooking with whatever it is, try not to be wasteful, try to use everything. And yeah, I think if it's in season, it's usually going to be the best. And that's what I want. I usually want to use the best ingredients, so yeah.
Great, thank you so much. Now on the screen you can see Latvia's theme on a platter is being cut. So it's going to be served very soon. It's being cut, pictures were taken, and we have 3 platters that are still being prepared. It's Finland, Switzerland, and Hungary. Right now you see Latvia's platter. The Story of White Dune is the name of it. It's a Norwegian skrei covered with mosaic made of scallops, filled with bacon and stockfish. A vegetable garnish, potato topped with sour cream and parsley puree, tarragon emulsion, parmesan tea, and aromatic herbs from the market. Now their Latvian tribute is the beetroot jelly tart filled with Riga black balsam, caramelized onion, lachu, rye bread, and dried pine cones from the Latvian forest. Then they have a ragu, a dumpling filled with stockfish in a cream sauce made of blue mussels and horseradish, complemented with asparagus and mushrooms, sauce skrei jus infused with tomato broth and roasted fennel. They also created this Norwegian skrei cod and scallops with the respect of its natural taste, accomplished with a touch of stockfish, bacon, fennel, and nori. This is the Latvian theme on a platter being cut. They also have a ragu with a potato dumpling stuffed with the stockfish and fresh taste and crunchiness of asparagus, adding a creamy sauce for richness. By Niels Gevelet. And about 2 minutes and 45 seconds for Finland to finish their platter. Then 10 minutes later, Switzerland, and another 10 minutes, Hungary. Go ahead, Arne.
Yeah.
Arne, we can see you.
Okay. I'm here at the Finnish getting ready to serve. And I just found that the Finns are living up to the expectation. This is Finland, this is Latvia. So they are actually living to the expectations. They are getting ready with the platter in less than 2 minutes, I think. So we are ready here in a little while to count down the Finnish platter. And it's Ismo and Kaisa are doing their last preparation, and Coach Christian is giving the last instructions. They will be ready in 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the big Finnish crowd is getting ready to cheer them off. Sumi is ready in 1:20. And judges and the platter carrier, the able chefs, will take care of the last contribution from Finland in 1 minute. They have to hurry now, and this will be then Ismo and Kaisa's last contribution in this competition, and after that, only 2 platters left. So now, getting ready down to almost 30 seconds. In a little while, the fish is coming out. Ismo is taking out the fish any second now. And we are counting down 20 seconds. Suomi, Finland, in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The platter concludes the Finnish team in this competition.
The platter by Latvia has been cut and has been served to the judges. You see it there on your screen, and we also got it in the studio. It's a beetroot jelly tart filled with Riga black balsam. This is a tribute to their culinary heritage with caramelized onion. Yes, Arne, you are with someone.
I need just a camera, but I'm with Philip Nielsen. We are at the Swiss kitchen, near the Swiss kitchen, and Philip was the commis for Denmark yesterday. And how was the experience?
Yeah, it was very nice. We worked fast. We have a lot of time, and it was it was very good.
It is normally very hectic, but it seemed like you and Sebastian had a lot of fun while cooking.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. You can see right here. There's a lot of fun always. So, yeah, we enjoyed it. We had time to have fun, and yeah, it was very good.
And how has your day been so far? I mean, you've been just going around waiting now for...
Yeah, we just arrived out here. So, had a long sleep, and then... yeah, we're happy.
Getting ready for the award ceremony at 6 o'clock. Good luck, Philip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck to Philip and Sebastian.
Thank you, Arne. Now we are here trying Latvia's platter. Sebastian already had a bit of a taste, so tell us, what is your take? What do you like about it?
I like the fish. It got a lot of texture, different textures into the fish. The structure on the outside with the pattern looked really nice. It was well accomplished with together with the beetroot on the side, and the potato gives also a little bit of texture because of softness in the beetroot, a little bit of texture in the potato. And the ragu on the side was very flavorful, but more rich flavors as well. So it's really good to delight flavors in the dish.
Great. Kevin.
Very pretty, very aesthetic dish. I thought the fish was very tender. I like the flavor of the bacon. I feel like it adds a nice smokiness to it. Beetroot was very tasty. Secondary dish, deep flavors, but I like that it was very heavy with the vegetables. It felt very light, so I guess it's balancing out the richness of the sauce, but very pretty dish, very tasty overall.
So that, the platter of Latvia. Anything else to add, Sebastian?
No, I think we basically covered everything. I think the sauce was really rich, kind of gave more like a shellfish notes to the plate, but overall I think we summarized everything.
Good, so that, the platter of Latvia now. Arne, I don't know if you are now with someone there on the floor and have a camera with you, then tell us more.
The Swiss team, and they are getting ready for their last contribution, and they are putting on a very colorful show for us as the second last of our platters. Yulong and Fiona look seemingly relaxed, and this is where I practice mein Deutsch früher, wenn du das erinnern. Wir sind klar her einige Minuten mit die Swiss contribution.
That's right. Very soon, 2 more platters to go. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. And we're also still waiting for the platter of Finland. That is still, I think, pictures are being taken, so it hasn't been served yet. That will be the next one. Sebastian, if you, from all the things that you've tried, you haven't tried all the plates and not all the platters, but would there already been a favorite from your end?
Yeah, but definitely. I think you have to be objective when you do these kinds of tastings and see the techniques, the flavors, and the nationality of the dishes. But of course, in a couple of seconds, you already decided what's your favorites, and you made up your scores. So, of course, I have mine.
You don't have to tell.
No, I would never kiss and tell.
But I wonder, you know, when you're maybe out with friends that are also from the gastronomic sector and you're trying, is it like that you realize you all have the same taste, or do you also see a lot of diversity? I mean, it's very a subject thing in the end.
Yes, very subjective, and I think it's very important that we have different tastes, because if we would have all the same, it wouldn't be challenging. It's that's what I like about cooking. It's like what I like is something differential for somebody else, and the diversity is very important, because otherwise we could just cook one cuisine, and that's why it's so nice to be in a competition, because there are so many nationalities and countries with their own type of cuisine, and it's really inspiring, and as a chef, to be a part of it.
So the flavor is one thing, everyone has its own taste, but what you can look at is, of course, techniques and things like that, right? That they need to get right.
Yeah, it's very important. You eat as much with your visual taste and your eyes as you do when you taste the food. Very nice to see techniques from different countries. That's why we're here, to get inspired by other chefs. And it's very important for me as a chef that I don't feel like to be satisfied, to be done. It's a constant movement that we have to inspire and to work in this restaurant business.
I guess you agree, Kevin, you're nodding, so I guess it's a lot of confirmation there.
That is true. Yeah, everything he said, very valid. Yeah, if everything tasted the same, we wouldn't learn. It'd be kind of boring. So it's good. Yeah, it's good to have variety. Good. Yeah.
Great. We have about 2 minutes left, and you also see Finland's platter is now being cut. That's the next plate or platter that we are going to taste. So Finland's dish being prepared for us while Switzerland is finishing their platter. 2 minutes left, but we are first waiting for the Finnish dish, which is a kala, fish kala, inspired by the natural habitat of cod and scallops. By using natural shapes and the purest flavors, they boosted each other flavors potential to the maximum. That's what the team says around Ismo. They have scray cod with scallop mousseline on top of brioche glaze with aromatic sauce, spicy seaweed jelly with marinated kohlrabi, and flowers served with seaweed emulsion.
Yeah, and I'm actually here with Christian, the coach of Suomi Finland. And what did it look like on the screen, you think, what you created?
Exactly what we trained.
And how was everything going here for you? You finished just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it was very smooth and good day for us, and everything went very fine.
It went very fine for Finland, and we'll see now if it goes very fine for Switzerland. Their platter is ready in very short time. We are ready to count down Switzerland and their beautiful platter in 30 seconds from now. So it is the final contribution from Yulong and Fiona, Team Switzerland. Get ready to count down second last platter today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They are very happy and they finished on time. Platter is ready to go out. We have only one more platter. This is the final contribution from the team from Switzerland.
So here in the studio, we now received Finland's platter, while Switzerland's platter goes out and pictures are being taken. We taste the Finnish platter here. It's inspired by the natural habitat of cod and scallops. By using natural shapes and the purest flavors, they boosted each other's flavors. and they chose apple as their national ingredient. Apples hold a cherished place in Finnish gastronomy, evoking nostalgia of their childhood adventures. There you have it on your screen. The platter of Finland around Ismo Sipiläinen is a candidate. So, Sebastian, you tasted kitchen number 8's platter. Tell us.
I definitely like the style of the dish. It's something different that we have seen from what we've seen today. Taking another take on the fish, which I think was really nice. You can definitely feel the layers of the scallop, the cod, and then some toasted bread in the bottom with a little bit of brown butter. Super nice.
Great, so before we continue, because you're just receiving the sauce, so you can try that, I hear that Arne is now, I think, with a team of Estonia that has already finished everything, so probably they're cleaning up, Arne, right?
That's right. I'm standing here with a happy bunch from Estonia. They have finished the competition, and Ivan, how was it?
It was okay, thank you.
You had time to do everything you had planned?
Yes, mostly, yeah.
And Aljona, how was this experience for you?
That was amazing.
And Coach Emmanuel, you are happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. You see, with a smile on my face. Thank you.
So now it's just waiting 2 hours, Ivan, before we have the award ceremony. Are you nervous?
Actually, no. I don't know why. I should.
That's the Estonians for you. Nice and calm, happy. They've done their best, and they're waiting for the award ceremony.
That's right. Well, work is done, so they have nothing to be nervous about, and the decisions are now being made by the judges. Now, here we're still trying out the Finnish platter. So, Kevin, tell me, what's your take on the Finnish platter?
I think plating style was a little bit different than the other ones, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but the flavor was very good. I like the butteriness on the fish, very nicely seasoned. And I think the apple flavor, actually, the acidity, was a nice touch, cutting through some of that fat, the fatty flavor of the fish. Secondary dish was very tasty. Sauce, they added it a little bit later, but very good. Very good flavors. Not a flavor that I've usually had before, but it had a little bit of spice, but I felt it was just the right amount of spice where it wasn't overpowering. But overall, very strong and tasty dish. Very delicious.
Great, good to hear. Well, Sebastian, before you said that the platter also looked a bit different. What were you referring to when you said that?
No, but normally it feels like they made like a big piece. Almost when Ismo competed last time in 2019, we did a chartreuse. So it feels like he kind of took the same idea from that competition and kind of brought it back to the plate. So I think that was so nice, making like almost like individual pieces, but make it as one, and then just cutting the edges instead of making like one big piece of the fish. I think it's clever. You can get all the flavors into one bite. Yeah, it was something new for today.
Something new for today, so you always also have to be innovative and find new things. Now, Switzerland's platter is being cut, as you can see there on your screen. It's the next plate that we are going to try is Switzerland's platter. It's a Norwegian seafood delicately cooked with Swiss local flavors. And the tribute to their culinary heritage, Switzerland, they chose Sealand onions. It's onions from the Sealand region. This region is between 3 lakes, and it's actually where the candidate Oilos Malonga grew up. So that's their tribute ingredient. They wanted to combine regional products such as onions from Sealand, as well as polenta and lemon from Ticino, the French-speaking part of Switzerland, with saffron from the Swiss Alps, and different vegetables from Bern, and red wine from Vaud, which is also part of Switzerland, with the magnificent Norwegian grey scallops and stockfish. Arne, what are you up to?
I'm with a very happy Belgian coach, Lode de Rover. Archibald and Thibaut are finished for the day, finished with the 2 courses. How was it?
Hard. It should be hard. It's a hard competition, so it can be going easy.
So what's going through your head now?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, Belgians are normally thirsty.
Yeah, I know.
So you'll have a beer and then you're gonna wait for 6 o'clock.
That's it. Yeah. You're very curious.
Yeah, all the best to all the Belgians, and I hope they get a beer.
A little bit more.
Thank you very much, Arne, there on the floor for us. Switzerland's plate being cut. We have one more platter to be finished by the Hungarian team. They have a bit less than 2 minutes left. The very last platter of the day of this competition, the European selection of Bocuse d'Or 2024 in Trondheim. 1.5 minutes left. You see them there finishing it up.
It's Roland and Noël are working on the absolute last details of the absolute last platter of Bocuse Europe 2024. And in a little while we will count down, and then this will be the last contribution for the platter jury to taste, and then it's less than 2 hours to the award ceremony here in Spectrum. They have 45 seconds left now. Big Hungarian crowd and fans are getting ready. Kitchen number 10. The last of 2 days with cooking here. The last platter. 20 nations. And we are only some 20 seconds away. This wonderful Hungarian platter will be the last cooking from the teams. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they are ready. The Hungarian platter is now going. Last contribution from Hungary. Roland and Noël are happy guys, celebrating a wonderful achievement in this cooking competition.
So Hungary's platter is being presented and carried to the photo studio. In the meantime, we received Switzerland's platter, and the waiters are bringing Switzerland's platter to the judges as well. We already have it here. We're trying it Sebastian Gibrand, Bocuse d'Argent 2019 from Sweden is trying it, and Kevin Lee. You see the dish now on your screen. Norwegian seafood delicately cooked with Swiss local flavors. As mentioned, the local flavors being polenta and lemon from Ticino, as well as the Zeeland onions and saffron from the Swiss Alps, and various vegetables from Bern and red wine from Vaud, the canton of Vaud, with the Norwegian grey scallops and stockfish. Claire Smith there from the UK trying the dish as well. Sebastian, tell me your take.
Also a very colorful dish. I love the gnocchi in the side. It was very nice, filled with the stockfish. The polenta for me looked that it wasn't a lot of flavors, but as soon as I got started and ate it, I thought it was rich in flavor, very intense. Worked very well with the light cooked fish, and like you can almost see the scales still on the cod, so it's very nice.
Great, so you see the ingredient in there, more or less still natural shape. Sauce is coming as well, of course, so you have to have another bite just to compare it with the sauce. In the meantime, yeah, anything else you want to say?
No, but I think it's very important, like you said, the main produce, it needs to be important. It's a very important on the plate, so you would like to see what it is and already know like what it tastes. So if you can kind of get that going on the plate, it's you've won a lot of points.
Great. Well, Kevin, before we continue, you can give your take in a minute. I hear Arne is on the floor, joined by a coach or a candidate that finished already. So Arne, over to you.
Yeah, I'm here with Tom from the UK. He's very happy and relaxed after a long day in the kitchen with lots of noise in front of him. You even had your own band.
Yeah. It was amazing to have them back in here. I mean, they steer us on all the way through. So
how was the day for Harry and yourself?
Yeah, it was a good day. Really happy with what we put out. You know, every day there's always a couple of challenges to overface, but we did. You know, happy the way that we worked, and I mean, I hope we put out some hot, tasty food, and yeah, so all good.
Yeah, you've been in this situation before, so you knew what you were going into.
Yeah, definitely. I think coming here the second time, I definitely feel a little bit more comfortable in the surrounding, you know, which makes it a little bit easier. But it's always daunting, and yeah, it's just an amazing experience. Awesome to be here again.
And you finished only like 2 hours before the award ceremony. How's that? How are these 2 hours going to be?
Yeah, I think that's probably a good thing, you know, not having to wait wait for the answers. So I definitely need to grab a beer right now, and then I think we'll try and see our friends and family and enjoy ourselves, and not think about what's to come. But yeah, fingers crossed, and yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, good luck, Tom, and enjoy the beer, and we'll see you in 2 hours from now.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Arne. Yes, that's right. At 6 o'clock is when the prize giving ceremony will start, but we'll actually start 15 minutes earlier. At 5:45, we'll be back here later on with some highlights. So 5:45. But now here back in the studio, we're still trying Switzerland's platter. Kevin, now your comments.
Once again, another very colorful dish. I like the fish. I think I get a lot of flavor from the scallops as well, which is nice, and I think the onion tart complements it really well. A lot of techniques going on. This secondary dish right here, I really like the polenta. I like the texture. I really like the sauce. I felt like it had a really strong seafood flavor, which also complemented the main dish. So overall, I see the theme. I see it all working together, and yeah, it's a very strong dish as well. So.
Thank you so much. So there you see another picture of the second last platter We have one more to go. Hungary, one more to go. The Hungarian platter is the last one that we're going to taste this year here in Trondheim. That's right. So I hope you're enjoying it so far from at home, joining us hopefully from around the world, as well as here in Trondheim. It's been a really nice last 2 days. It's not finished yet, as you've heard. We still have one more platter to go here from the Hungarian team, and we will also conclude day 2 here in a few minutes. And at 5:45, there's another live stream with the prize giving ceremony. And now, Arne, over to you.
Ja, jag står här med Gustav, och hur var den här dagen för dig?
Det var helt fantastiskt. Vilket arrangemang och vilken rolig tävling. Det är det roligaste jag har haft på länge i alla fall.
I was just practicing my Swedish from the old days, but this day, tough, lots of action going on, lots of Swedes very near you, big crowd. How was it for you and Noel?
It's been fantastic. It's really fun to have all the audience cheering for Sweden. We have a lot of supporters. We've done a great job in the kitchen, I think, and it's going to be fun to see the results in the afternoon.
And everything went according to plan?
No, never. It never does. It never does. But the things that didn't go according to the plan, we managed to solve in the last second. So it's.
So what are you gonna do then for the next less than 2 hours?
Maybe a glass of champagne.
I think it's available here for you after this long day. All the best to the Swedish team, and we will see this in a very short time. Thank you,
so much.
Gustav.
Thank you.
So right now we see the platter by Hungary being cut, being served, arranged on the plates to be served very soon. It's now being cut, and the theme, it is called Arctic Flavors from the Midlands of Europe. That's how Roland Kellerman and his team called it. The ingredients are not familiar in their gastronomic culture, so it was a great challenge to explore them and create harmony with the Hungarian traditions and ingredients. They, however, wanted to keep the natural form of the fish and hold it with traditional made scallops. They wanted to celebrate being Hungarian with a side dish. So you have an Arctic scrape topped with soft scallops and aromatics, brown butter and lemon, potatoes and leek gratin with horseradish and mushroom caviar, as well as soft beetroot and Tokai wine filled with caramelized onions in crispy shell, fennel and champagne velouté, mushroom pearls, parsley oil, ragu of green vegetables from the reborning spring garden, and crispy coated stockfish brandat. And as a tribute to their culinary heritage, they used the most famous Hungarian wine, the Tokai, and the centuries-long history onion, the makoi. In the potato side dish, they wanted to show a traditional and very popular technology, the gratin. So this, the platter by Hungary, it is now leaving the cutting table to be served to the judges, as well as here in the studio we received it. So the Hungarian dish is now here. You see a close-up on your screen right now, and also the sketch of the team of how they imagined it. It's the last platter. And maybe Kevin, while looking at it, just your first impression by your visual first impression?
So the first thing that I noticed is the pattern on the fish. I think that's really nice. I've never seen that before, so kind of reminds me of like tiger stripes almost. But visually, that catches my eye first. And then obviously the intricate details of the little side things plated right here. So very pretty dish, to be honest.
Good. Well, dig in. You see the side dish of the Hungarian platter, the very last platter, the very last dish to be tried here by our judges in Trondheim. So, Sebastian, you already had a taste. Tell us, the very last dish of the day.
It's a good dish to finish a day with. Really amazing. I like the warmth of the fish was really nice. The sauce with the pearls, like mushroom pearls, a little bit of small butter mushrooms. Very rich in flavor. So hot fish, hot sauce.
Even more sauce.
Yeah, who doesn't like sauce? So it's a very nice dish. Like the potato together with the horseradish, kind of gives that a little bit of a sting. I like when something's happening, so it's not like a smooth. There's something going on the plate. And then you have a little bit of braised leeks and onions, just as a little bit of a refresher, more caramelized flavors on the platter, on the plate.
Kevin, now you also tried it. You gave your opinion on the visuals. Now the taste.
Yeah, taste-wise is nice. I also like the temperature. I like that the fish was nice and warm. Sauce that they added added a nice acidity to the dish. I think it really tied it all together. And it also kind of followed the color pattern of the fish, which I thought was pretty cool. I do like the tart on the side. Secondary dish, I thought had really good flavor as well. Didn't overpower the main dish, so I thought it went well together. So overall, a very good, very pretty dish. Very aesthetic, actually. So.
Okay. So, Kevin, I don't know, have you been to Bocuse d'Or before?
This is my first time.
And now, overall impression, how was it for you to be here the last 2 days?
Amazing. It's almost surreal. You know, I see things on the video. I live in America, so like, I watch videos online, things like that. But to be here in person, to feel the energy, you know, it's almost like I'm at like a sports arena or something like that. So it was really fun. I'm honored that you guys, you know, allow me to be here, and I would love to come again sometime. But yeah, it was a really good experience, and I'm glad I came. So.
That's really nice. That's exactly what I thought the first time I came, that it was like a sports event with all that feeling, with all these nations and everyone cheering. So thank you so much also for cheering for your teams and for your countries. Sebastian, also for you now these 2 days, just to wrap up with you, how was it for you? Anything surprising?
Yep, for me it's very nice. Last couple of years I've been on the other side as the candidate for 2 times in a row, so it's very nice to be part of the Bocuse d'Or winners, to have the responsibility to help out and kind of have the opportunity to eat these amazing dishes. So I got very inspired during these 2 days. I'm looking forward to what the future will bring, and I hope we will see you soon in one of the boxes, right?
We'll see. I have to learn a little bit more first, but maybe one day.
No, for sure. Well, thank you so much for commenting these dishes, to both of you, Sebastian and Kevin, and of course to all of the other commenters who already left, Philippe August Bendy, Michael Ligier, Victor Anderson and Nicola, who were here the past 2 days commenting on the dishes. Thank you very much. That was the very last dish of the day. So Arne, you must be still on the floor.
I am still on the floor, and now when the jury has finished eating the last of the platters. They are going to withdraw and giving us the result later. The prize giving ceremony starts at 5:45. So in a little while, I think Emre, you are cleared out.
Yeah.
How was the competition for the Turkish team?
Yeah, actually, this is my second time, and the same excited, same feeling like this. I'm very happy today. It's better. My last competition, but we will see that.
Yeah, and how was the team working together?
It was wonderful. My team also is very good, and we were working very hard, and this year we will be on. I hope
And you had a very nice Turkish crowd with you, cheering for. Did that help you?
Yeah, exactly. They are really push me.
Yeah, it's been a fun day in addition to a tough day.
It's very important. Yeah, it's very important, and thank you very much also.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
thank you, Emre.
Thank you.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to thank the jury for their contribution, for the jury duty of the platter jury and the plate jury. Thank you so much to the jury. The jury will now withdraw, and we will get the results at 5:45 starts the award ceremony. So the jury is now excused, and Tanya,
That's right, Arne. So while we're waiting for also the judges, the honorary president and the jury president to come here to the studio to conclude the day, I'm curious to hear from you, Arne. How was it from you, these last 2 days? It was really fun working with you. How did you experience the day, these 2 days?
It is a very hectic competition. There's 20 countries, lots of images. So I think it's been a lot of fun, and especially having the audience so close to us and seeing that all the chefs, even though it's hard work, have really enjoyed being here in Spectrum. And there's been so many smiles and more of that than worried faces. So I think this is really a very nice competition, and I'm very, very curious on how it all will end. But until now, fantastic success.
Absolutely. Now you are a Norwegian. Bocuse d'Or is taking place in Norway for the second time. I guess also for you, you must be proud that you can be here and also kind of represent Norway.
Yeah, of course, we are very proud. It's a huge event. People have been waiting for and planning for this for several years. So I think everyone here is now very relieved that everything went well, no big hiccups. The ingredients were fantastic. So I think a lot of people are very happy in Trondheim, and they will sleep very well tonight.
Thank you so much, Arne. Maybe one more question. I mean, you have a connection to Bocuse d'Or. Very quickly, what exactly do you do when you're not here on the floor for us?
I'm a board member of Bocuse d'Or Norway, and that's not a full-time job. Other than that, I am making television programs about Norway for American TV.
Very nice. Well, Arne Hjeltnes, thank you so much. It was a pleasure, and enjoy the rest of the week. Actually, we see you later on for the prize-giving ceremony. Thank you so much.
I'll be back.
That's right. And here in the studio, I am now joined by the honorary president Heidi Bjerkan and Brian Mark Hansen, jury president, after 2 days of Bocuse d'Or European selection. Now, are you tired?
Not at all. We are up here. We are happy, and it was an amazing day today as well.
What makes you so happy?
Sauces. It was incredible sauces today, and that make me happy.
What about you, Heidi? Just to wrap up day 2 compared to day 1, what can you tell us?
No, what to say? It was really, really nice to be here today as well and eat all the nice food. 2 different days, but it's hard to say. I mean, it's what can we say?
Different doesn't mean bad or good, right?
No, different. Yeah. So that's yeah.
Any surprises?
Yeah, it's surprises. Always surprises.
Like?
It was a high game from every country, and they all are organized in the kitchen, and that's very surprising because that's a lot of different countries today, and we cannot all of us be up north, but it was very high class and some good guys and girls into the kitchens today, so I'm happy.
Great. Well, you seem very happy. Is there like one word that comes to your mind that would kind of summarize the 2 days?
I'm really, really impressed and proud of the whole competition. It's really, really an honor to have everyone in Trondheim. And I'm really grateful for the whole Bocuse store Europe to choose Trondheim. And I'm also super nice and proud to have all coming here and see how it is.
Great. One more word?
Just honored to be allowed to taste all that great food and the great products from Norway. It's amazing.
And also thinking about all the hours who's done before we are eating the food, it's also, I'm so full of respect.
That's really very nice. So you're honored and also respect the food. We are honored that you are also on board. Thank you very much, Brian Mark Hansen and Heidi Bjerkan. Thank you so much for being here and to conclude this Bocuse d'Or 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, that was it. That was a Bocuse d'Or European Selection 2024. As you've heard, the prize-giving ceremony is coming up next at the 5:45. Actually, at 6 it starts, at 5:45. We'll quickly look back. But for now, here on the live stream, thank you so much to all of you from all over the world at home joining us, as well as here in Trondheim, also show support for these wonderful chefs. It was a pleasure to host you throughout these 2 days, and I would say we end on the high, and we end with a few highlights of the past few days. Bye-bye.
Water has always been active in nature, constantly in movement, constantly evolving. Today, Be Water has finally mastered how to activate its full power, thanks to its revolutionary patented active system technology. It mimics the aeration process you find out in the wild, while keeping the good minerals. A process inspired by nature that filters out 99.9% of the bacteria, unleashing the full potential of your local tap water. Now, with a simple touch of a finger, Be Water brings to life premium still and sparkling water in a more sustainable way, for more taste and less waste. Enjoy a new sensorial experience all over the world, delivering a purer taste and silkier texture. Drink different. Be proud. Be Water.
We know what it takes on those cold mornings before dawn. As the neighborhood wakes, the plans are laid, the orders made, and our journey begins. Together, we focus on detail, freshness, value, convenience, service, the preparation, the passion, the care. It's the dedication to your customers and our shared love for quality products, food, culture, and local community that ensures your business and our family continues growing, thriving, and we can celebrate our future together. We are proud to serve you.
Together for almost a century, together with cocoa producers, artisans, and all chocolate lovers, we have been moving the needle for a fair and sustainable industry and for creative and responsible gastronomy. Beyond words, we believe in actions. 100% of Valrona's cocoa can be traced back to the producers. As a certified B Corp, we are committed to improving every day. We accompany artisans of good taste in creating works of art with the most beautiful material and to be actors in the sustainable and committed gastronomy of tomorrow. Together, good becomes better.
Someday I'm gonna be with you.
Perfect presentations every time has been our main goal for 40 years. So here's how finest presentations are possible every time. We work for impeccable dining and drinking experiences. We offer premium and highly functional products. We design the vision of the future. We crown our original collections with numerous awards. We establish trust-based and sincere relationships. With energy efficiency, we accomplish circular production. We make our biggest investment in humans. Bonna makes the finest presentations possible, each and every time. Bonna. passionately dedicated.
L'excellence, c'est un choix de vie. Pour ma part, c'est ce qui a donné du sens à mon métier de cuisinier. Moi, j'aime bien le mot chemin parce que ça signifie vraiment une volonté quotidienne d'aller vers le meilleur. C'est une histoire qui se construit au fil du temps avec des hommes, avec des valeurs. Ce qui fait que cette relation avec Elvire, elle perdure, c'est qu'on défend les mêmes choses.
Here, in the middle of Norway, winters are dark, the water's cold, and summer nights are long. For thousands of years, as long as we've lived here, the clean, unique Nordic flavors have been a part of everyday life. You're free to live off the land Help yourself from the fjord or be served by world-class chefs. Welcome to Trondheim, home of Nordic flavors.
Norway. Perfect living conditions for fish, challenging for most people. It's taught us to give it our best, so we can give the best of it to you and generations to come. Seafood from Norway. It could only be from here.